Used to lower my voice so you could feel tall. Used to dim my light just to soften your fall. I memorized your moves like weather on the news. Learned how to tiptoe quiet in emotional shoes. You said I was dramatic when I cried at night, but you never saw the battles I was losing in plain sight. I kept holding us together while you slowly let me go. Every time I tried to speak, you caught it overthinking. Every time I needed love, you said I was overreaching, but I was barely breathing. Now there's ashes in my lullaby, smoke where dreams used to lie, saying you was soft into the night while you let us die. Ashes in my lullaby, tears I kept inside. I was building us a home, you were building your goodbye. Ashes in my lullaby. You said I needed space, but you were already gone. Sleeping next to me with your heart turned off. I remember begging silence not to swallow me whole, trying to stitch the distance between body and soul. You made me doubt my instincts, made me question what was real. Like my pain was just performance, like my wounds were staged to fill. Tell me, did you ever care? Or was I just convenient there? Every time I broke apart, you called me sensitive, but loving you that hard was the bravest thing I did. And I survived it. Now there's ashes in my lullaby, falling from the sky. I was whispering forever, you were saying goodbye. Ashes in my lullaby, but I'm still alive. You tried to dim my fire, but it learned to survive. Ashes in my lullaby. I won't shrink my voice again to fit inside your fear. I won't apologize for needing someone here. If loving loud is reckless, then I'll take the blame, but I won't call my softness something close to shame. I deserve a love that doesn't feel like war. No more ashes in my lullaby. I'm rising from the fire. Every scar you left on me is lifting me high. No more ashes in my lullaby. No more asking why. I was brave enough to love, and that's my pride. Turned into light. Ashes in my lullaby. Turned into light. Ashes in my lullaby. Turned into light. Ashes in my lullaby. Turned into light. Smoke is finally gone. I can breathe again. No more ashes, only strength within.
Yeah, it's always midnight when I think of you. City lights shining through my room. Every memory hit different now. Like the past just press resume. You laughing in the passenger seat, windows down, heartbeat synced. Didn't know those little moments would be deeper than I think. I've been trying to stay busy, keep my focus on the grind, but every time it gets quiet, you rewind inside my mind like a record that won't fade, like a song that always plays. Every second, every touch still echoing the same. No matter where I go, I circle back again. It's playing in my head. It's you on midnight replay, spinning in my brain. violin, head resting on my chest. Said you felt the safest when my arms were where you rest. I didn't say you're backing off, thought you already knew, but silence got expensive when I almost lost you. Now I'm counting all the chances that I didn't take, almost every pause, every move I didn't make. Tell me, is it too late to rewrite the tape? If I show up at your door with nothing left to hide, would you let me press play and stay this time? No more rewind, it's you on midnight replay, running through my soul. Every piece of who I am still wants you pose. You on midnight replay, stronger every day. I don't wanna lose the sound of your name. Midnight replay. Second without you feels heavier than before. If this heart's still beating, it's knocking at your door. No more shadows in the frame. It's you on midnight replay, louder than the pain. Every doubt I ever had was standing in the way. You on midnight replay. I'm done with the delay. If you're still feeling this, then don't fade away. Don't fade. It's you on midnight replay. It's you on midnight replay. Still playing midnight replay. You don't fade away. It's you on midnight replay. You don't fade away. Still playing midnight replay. You don't fade away. You don't fade Yeah, I try to play it cool, keep my distance steady. Told myself I wasn't ready, built my walls tall and heavy. Thought love was just too messy, but every time you say my name, it hit different, can't explain. Like a whisper in my bloodstream, running circles in my veins. I've been floating in my own lane, dodging feelings like snow rain. but you stepped into my orbit, now I'm caught inside your plane. Every doubt I used to hold started to loosen, start to fall. Something about your touch makes the chaos fade. Every time I pull away, you pull me closer, unafraid. I can't escape. There's gravity in your name, pulling me back again. No matter how far I run, I'm landing where you've been. There's gravity in your name, strong like a hurricane. I try to fight the fall, but I'm falling just the same. Falling just the same. You ain't loud with your love, you more quiet, move sure. Every word got attention, every look got cured. When the world try to test me, you the calm in the scene. When I push in my direction, you remind me who I've been. I don't need a perfect picture, I just need your hand in mine. Every second that I'm with you, feel like fate by design. Tell me why it feels so right when everything else felt wrong. I used to run from deep, now I'm diving in. Every time you look at me, I feel it under my skin. Let the fall begin. Oh, there's gravity in your name, calling me through the plane. Every step I take away leads me back again. There's gravity in your name, burning like a flame. I don't wanna fight it now, I don't wanna break the chain. Supposed to be true in every road that tried to lead me, still somehow led to you. If falling means I'm falling forward, then I'm ready for the dive. I don't need to hold my balance if you're right here by my side. No more running from the light. There's gravity in your head, holding me in place. Every fear I had before slowly fades away. Gravity in your head, written in my fate. If loving you's a free fall, then I'm wide awake. Gravity in your name, wide awake. Still falling, still yours. Gravity still falling, still yours. Gravity in your name. There's gravity in your name. There's gravity in your name. Still falling, still yours. Gravity in your name. Is gravity your name? Is gravity your name? Yeah. 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 It started with a look across a crowded room. No fireworks, just a quiet boom. Like my heartbeat found a different tune. And suddenly the world made room. You ain't loud, you ain't flash, but your presence hit me heavy. Every word you spoke was steady, like my chaos turned to ready. I've been through nights that felt endless, cold shoulders, broken sentences, but you walked in with patience and rewrote all my defenses. Now my pulse got your name in rhythm. Every breath got your flame within, and I don't wanna fight it. This feeling undeniable. Every time you're near me, my broken feels repairable. You're something undeniable. You're the ink on my pulse, running deep, running true. Every line on my skin leads me back to you. You're the ink on my pulse, in my veins, in my truth. I was lost in the dark, now I'm marked by you. I don't need a diamond sky, I don't need perfect alibis. All I need is you beside me when the pressure tries to rise. You come stones without a sound, turn my loss into a found. When I'm doubting who I am, you're the one who holds me down. Yeah, I'm talking real love, not the type that disappears, not the kind that fades away when it's tested by the years. You the rhythm in my chest, every second no request. If tomorrow flips the script and the world turns cold, I'ma keep your name alive like a story told. You're the truth I hold. You're the ink on my pulse, running deep, running wild. Every scar that I had, you turned into style. You're the ink on my pulse, in the beat of my heart. Every chapter I write. You're the star, the star. Like they vanish overnight. Now I'm standing in the open with you in my sight. If loving you is risky, then I'm betting every fear. Cause with you beside me, everything feels clear. No running from tomorrow, no hiding from the truth. If my life's a gamble, it is. So please believe in you. You're the ink on my pulse, flowing deep in my soul. Every beat, every breath, you're the part that makes me whole. You're the ink on my pulse. You're the ink on my pulse, every promise, every vow. I ain't scared of forever, I'm living it now. Ink on my pulse, living it now. Ink on my pulse. Ink on my pulse. Ink on my pulse. Ink on my pulse, living it now. Ink on my pulse. Ink on my pulse. Ink on my pulse. There's a quiet in the way you breathe when you're lying next to me, like the world outside can wait if we let it be. I used to think that love was loud, fireworks and crowded rooms, but you showed me something deeper in these simple afternoons. No running, no disguise, no fear behind your eyes, just two hearts learning how to trust what feels right. And I don't wanna lose that now. Every time you reach for me, it feels like coming home. Every time you say my name, I know I'm not alone. Don't let this moment go, so stay until the morning light. Hold me through the night, let the shadows fade away in the warmth of what feels right. Stay until the morning light. Don't say goodbye. If the love is standing here, then let it stay alive. Stay until the morning light. I've made mistakes before, watch good things slip away. Said I didn't need forever, then beg for it to stay. But with you it feels different, like time is on our side, not rushing toward an ending, not somewhere left to hide. You look at me like patience, like I'm worth a fight, and I'm done pretending I'm afraid of something right. I don't need a perfect plan, just your hand in mine. And tomorrow comes too fast, we'll take it one slow line. Just don't walk away tonight. So stay until the morning light. Through every fragile fight, let the doubts fall to the floor. We don't need them anymore. Stay until the morning light. Let our hearts decide if this is what forever feels. Then I'm ready for the ride. Stay until the morning light. Carved in stone tonight, just a chance to keep you close when the sun begins to rise. If love is choosing someone again and again, then I'm choosing you now and then. Don't let fear decide. Well, we're strong enough to try. Till the morning light. Ooh. Let the world outside wait for us to figure out what we feel inside. Look into my eyes. If this is more than just a Ooh. I thought I had forever, like time was on my side, like love would wait in silence while I figured out my pride. You were standing in the doorway with your heart inside your hands, and I was chasing echoes I didn't understand. I never saw the distance growing in your eyes. I was too afraid of losing to realize I was already losing you. Every late night conversation, every tear you tried to hide, now they're playing back in stereo, and I can't mute the sound inside. I was blind, but now I see. You were closer than goodbye, closer than the reasons why I kept building up these walls while you were breaking just to try. You were closer than goodbye, right here by my side. And if you give me one more chance, I won't let this love slide. Closer than goodbye. I replay the way you looked when I didn't say enough, like you were waiting for a promise, but I only gave you tough. You never asked for perfect, you just wanted real. Someone brave enough to show exactly how they feel. Now I know that love's not weakness, it's the strongest thing we do. And every road that led me back was always leading to you. Tell me, is it too late now? If I stand here in the open, no defenses, no disguise, would you hear my heart behind these tired eyes? Would you stay this time? You were closer than goodbye, closer than the tears you cried, closer than the silence I was hiding deep inside. You were closer than goodbye, and I finally realized that the love I was afraid of is the one I need in life. Closer than goodbye. Slip away. I don't wanna look back at the words I didn't say. If love is standing in front of me, I'm not running anymore. I'm done being scared of falling. I'm ready to be yours. If you're still holding hope for two, I'm reaching out to you. You were closer than goodbye, closer than the fading light, closer than the doubt that kept me up at night. this time I'll love you right. Closer than goodbye, never letting go this time. Closer than goodbye, you were always mine. Closer than goodbye.
I used to hide my heart away, like loving you would make me break. Every time you looked at me, I felt more than I could say. You were steady like the tide, while I was learning how to trust. I built my walls from old goodbyes and call that distances. But every time you reached for me, I felt my fear begin to shake. You never asked for more than truth, you only asked me to stay. And I was scared of what that meant, 'cause loving you felt deeper than anything before, like stepping out in open air with no safe place to run anymore. But you were standing at my door, so I waited through the rain, through every doubt, through every pain, hoping you would still remain if I let you see my flame. I waited through the storm, through nights I felt torn, and you were there, still holding on, still holding on. There were nights I almost left, packed my pride inside a breath. Thought if I walked away first it wouldn't hurt so bad instead. But you saw through every lie, every I'm fine I tried to hide. You held my shaking hands like you weren't afraid of my tide. And slowly I began to see love doesn't mean losing me, it means standing in the truth and letting someone else believe, believe in me. Every scar I try to guard, you kiss without a trace. And every time I try to run, you met me with your grace. Now I'm not afraid, so I waited through the rain, through every doubt, through every pain, hoping you would still remain if I let you see my flame. I waited through the storm, through nights I felt torn, and you were there, still holding on, still holding If you're still here beside me, then I don't need to hide. I'm done running from forever, I'm done fighting what's inside. You loved me at my weakest, when I couldn't love myself. Now I'm standing in the open, putting fear back on the shelf. If you take my hand again, I won't let it slip away. I waited through the rain, and now it's through the same. You washed away
we were both afraid of falling, like love was something borrowed. Every promise felt uncertain, every kiss could mean tomorrow. I had walls built out of silence, you had scars you couldn't name. We were careful with our feelings, like they'd burst into flame. But somewhere in the quiet, between your hand and mine, the fear began to loosen, one heartbeat at a time. And for the first time in forever, running didn't cross my mind. Maybe this is different, maybe this is real. 'Cause every time you hold me, I don't feel the need to heal. I just feel when our shadows learn to stay instead of walking away. We found the light inside the dark that didn't fade with day. When our shadows learn to stay and not be afraid, love stopped feeling like a storm and started feeling safe. Started feeling safe. You look at me like patience, like you're not counting flaws, like every broken chapter still deserves applause. And I've seen the way you tremble when you talk about your past, like happiness is fragile, like it never seems to last. But here we are still standing, not a step toward the door. Every time the silence falls, we don't fear it anymore. We just breathe and let it rest, like love doesn't need a test. Maybe we were meant to find a love that doesn't hide, a place where hearts don't have to constantly decide to run or to confide. When our shadows learn to stay, we rewrote the pain, turned every fragile memory into strength. Cause our shadows learn to stay. We broke the old day we finally believed that love could last beyond the fear and never need to leave. Now the night can come and go, we don't fade away, 'cause our shadows learn to stay. You never need a grand display, fireworks, no crowdage, just quiet hands that fit in mine, like they were always meant to align. In the way you say my name, there's a shelter from the rain. In the way you close your eyes, I see forever in disguise. Every small and silent thing is louder than a diamond ring. Every breath we share at night feels like standing in the light. If love is built in gentle ways, and ours was written in soft waves. And I don't need the world to know what we protect and let it grow, 'cause in the quiet it's so clear. You're my answer standing here. 1,000 quiet promises living in your kiss, and every subtle touch and every trembling wish. 1,000 quiet promises no one else can see, but they're louder than forever when you're here with me. You're here with me. I've known storms and I've known doubt, felt what giving up's about. But you look at me like grace, like I'm worthy of this place. In your silence there's a vow, stronger than the spoken now. In your patience I can breathe, like your air I didn't see. We don't need a perfect line, we don't need a grand design, just your heartbeat next to mine, keeping steady, keeping time. Tell me, do you understand what I feel when you hold my hand? Every scar I tried to hide, you held without a sign. And in your arms I learned love doesn't run and hide. 1,000 quiet promises written in your eyes, and every fragile truth we never had to disguise. 1,000 quiet promises, soft but strong and true. They echo through my lifetime every time I look at you. Every time I look at you. If someday the lights go dim and the noise of life sets in. Promise me we'll still believe in the quiet things we when the world feels far too loud and we're lost inside the crowd. Let this melody remind you're my home, my peace of mind. No matter what the future brings, I'll still hear these swirling strings. 1,000 quiet promises carved into my soul. Every whispered stay makes me whole. 1,000 quiet promises shining in the dark. You don't need to say a word, I can feel your heart. 1,000 promises stronger than goodbye. As long as you're beside me, love will never die. 1,000 quiet promises stronger than goodbye. As long as you're beside me, love will never die. In the hush before the dawn, when the night is almost gone, I still hear your promises, soft and carrying on. There's a photograph I keep beside my bed. Faded edges, words we never said. Every time the night begins to fall, I trace your shadow on the wall. The world moves on outside my door, but time stands still like before. In every quiet, every breath, you're the only place I rest. I still remember how you'd smile, like loving me was worth the while. And in your arms I understood what's safe and forever meant for good. Even now when you're not here, your heart beats all I hear. If love is more than what we see, more than hands that hold and leave, then tell me why it feels so close when you're just a memory. And why does every road I take say rumors of your name? 'Cause where your heart still lives is somewhere deep in mine. In every silent whisper, in every tear I hide, where your heart still lives is written in my sky. No matter where you are, you're my always mine. You're my always be mine. I try to fold away the past, like letters never meant to last. But every line I try to erase still carries echoes of your face. Your laughter lingers in my chest, like a song that won't let rest. Every promise that we made still refuses just to fade. Maybe love like ours won't break, even if the world reshapes. Maybe distance can't undo what my soul has found in you. Tell me, do you feel it too? If I called you in the night, would your heart recognize the sound of mine across the miles? Would it tremble like mine does now? 'Cause where your heart still lives is somewhere deep in mine. In every fragile hope that somehow we'll align. Where your heart still lives is written in my sky. No matter how far time may run, you're my always me. You're my always me. If love is patient, love is kind, then why does it still rewind? Back to every touch we knew, back to when my world was you. I would cross every line of fear just to have you standing here. If destiny is real at all, it won't let this story fall. Say my name the way you used to do, and I'll come running back to you. 'Cause where your heart still lives is burning inside mine. Through every darkened night, you're still my light. Where your heart still lives is stronger than goodbye. No ending can erase what love won't let die. Where your heart still lives is here with me tonight. Forever in this melody, forever in my life. If I close my eyes and breathe, you're still here with me. Where your heart still lives is where mine will always be. Ooh, 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 oh, oh, oh. It's 2:17, the city's breathing slow. Street lights flicker like they're losing hope. Your shadow lingers on my bedroom wall, like you never really left at all. There's a rhythm in the quiet air. Every heartbeat says you're somewhere near. I replay the way you said my name, soft like fire wrapped in rain. I should be sleeping, I should let it fade, but your memories are cold, I can't escape. Every silence sounds like you, every thought bends back to you. Between what we were and what we are, I'm tuning broken hearts like guitars. If I called you right now, would you let it ring? Would you feel this pull under everything? Or are we just ghosts in late nights chase? In these velvet frequencies, you're still running through me. Every note, every sigh keeps you amplified. In these after midnight dreams, nothing's ever what it seems. I'm caught in the sound of your skin on me. frequency won't set me free. Your perfume's in the back of my mind, like a melody I can't unwind. Every almost touch we stole still echoes in my bones. We were careful with the truth, dancing on the edge of loose, never crossing every line, but crossing all of mine. I remember how you'd hesitate, like love was something we shouldn't say, but your hands would always stay longer than your words would play. Tell me, did you feel it too, or was it just me falling through? If I showed up at your door, no disguise, so pride, would you pull me close or step aside? Is this tension just a lie? In these velvet frequencies, you're still running through me. Every breath, every plea plays you back to me. In these after midnight dreams where nothing's in between, I'm caught in the sound of what we could be. Velvet frequency still haunting me. Maybe we were timing wrong, maybe we were almost strong, maybe love was in the room, but we were scared of what it do. I'm tired of pretending calm when every night feels twice as long. If you're feeling this alone, why are we still on our own? Say the word, I'll break the silence. Let the truth be loud and violent. In these velvet frequencies, you're still running through me. Every scar, every need sings in harmony. And these after midnight dreams, you're the only thing I see. I'm caught in the sound. In these velvet frequencies, you're still running through me. Every scar, every need sings in harmony. And these after midnight dreams, you're the only thing I see. I'm caught in the sound of you choosing me. Velvet frequency set my heart free. In these velvet frequencies, don't fade out on me. Stay inside this key. Stay inside this key. Yeah. The city's quiet now, but you're still loud in me. Between the chords and the dark, you're my last